Okay, people, I just wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine. He's out here on a country road that's very untraveled. Sorry, girls. Spooking the cows here, running off a whole herd with my big mouth. But this is who I wanted you to meet. And to try and get the scale of this is going to be hard, of course. This is an oak tree, and they are growing out of, it is growing out of a creek. And it's really old, and it's really huge, and it's hard to tell because these branches are probably 100 years old each, and they're growing out of what grew up and was huge and has snapped itself off. I mean, look at just that branch that once existed, and it snapped itself off. You can see this one, that is a branch, if you can get the concept on that. I'm not down there by it, but here's my feet, and the weeds, then the creek. And look at this thing. That's just one branch. And when you're by it, you can feel that it knows you're talking. Look, this is just one branch that comes down here. This is just the knuckle of the branch. And then it goes back up and forms what could be a whole other tree. Look at my hand on here. I don't know if you're getting that, but look at that limb. Okay, that's just one oak limb, and its base, I don't know how I would show you the scale of its base, but it literally starts there. You can see it, I mean, when this snapped off, it peeled the bark down and it regrew together. It's still trying to close, and it goes all the way. That's still it, that green that you see there. I mean, this is a massive thing. And you can see, if you look right here, hi, you know, it's got really defined. He, I believe it's a he, is looking right at you. And you can feel the presence when you're here. You're here in the evening, I mean, with it standing over you. You understand the power in that? I love that. That's it's so huge. If that was in motion, it could swing through a building and just, you know, as strong can be. Look at that limb there that goes out. You could build a house on it. I mean, that's like a little mini forest, like in a rainforest. It's got its own canopy on there. That's so wide. That is like a 4-foot wide, 4-foot deep branch with what looks like trees growing off of it, and a whole other part of it that died at some point. You see there's just little stumps where bigger ones are, and it's regrowing whole trees. So, just a little short video here, but yeah, there's a road marker. You know, that's on this side of the bank, of course, but so he's out here. I discovered him one evening kind of cruising by, and when I looked at that trunk and I went, because it's not the tallest oak standing out in the middle. Some of these that are younger are taller, but you can see their little bases, and we call those old. And then you get over here and there's chunk. See that? Chunk. So I was like, holy moly. So, yeah. Now you are introduced to the world, and that'll snap off. I see it's all hollow, but then these will be the new top. That's why it's so short but wide. So I would put on this 5,000-6,000 years. This could be 1,000 years old. This could be 2,000 years old. This could be older than the redwoods that grow out by the coast. These things can snap off and snap off. It's down in a creek, always has been. They just regrow and regrow, and their bases just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And there's nothing to say. He hasn't been here looking at you for millennia. Okay, say hi to the YouTubers. Say hi to the tree. I don't know his name, but he's here. Lower Childs Valley Road, Pope Valley, Napa. I might as well throw this in on this video too, because less than a quarter mile away from that oak, I call this the Valley of the Kings. And people think I'm joking because they don't understand that this entire continent has had 10 to 100,000 years of population on it. But I started spotting these. You can even see it stacked earth. See the how it sloughs away like that. But I started seeing these. This little valley is loaded with them, and I believe them to be howls or burial mounds or whatever they call them in your land. You can find them from China to Great Britain to California, and this thing's loaded up with them. You can see the flat top on that. That's a picnic table that somebody put up there. I looked at it on Google Earth. And this place is loaded up with them. It's a really old little valley full of, now it's all vineyards and stuff. Half of them have been pushed out into reservoirs and stuff because they would never take the topsoil of a field and push it up into those walls. So then I realized that half of the raised reservoirs that you see in my county and the surrounding counties were actually mounds and tombs that they basically dug the center out of and used as reservoirs. And yeah, I'll try and get a couple shots. If not, I'm definitely wanting to do a video on these. That's one of my favorites though, because it's just so obvious. Okay, just another detail. I don't really know how to document that stuff. It's kind of hard to get my head around all the way. Well, I was on my way back across the Central Valley here in California, and I was looking for a place to do some magnet fishing or metal detecting before sunset, but the sun is beating me. So I got out to find a place to step off the road, and look what I stepped into. So there's your metal. I found some. Do you want me to toss the magnet in there? Look at them, they're just laying out here in the dirt. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, there's the tracks there, so this must be just the clean out piles. Those must hold them down. And then the plates and stuff, so that's pretty cool. Let's see what that is. Chunk of huge asbestos break off of a train. Probably, right? Oh boy. Yeah, that's life. Okay, let's go look down here. You guys want to see over the edge? So do I. Woo! Mosquito land. Got all the tires down there. Okay, well. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? Pretty cool. Anybody want to watch the telly? Look. Quest for details. Does that make you feel better about the channel? No, this is pretty cool. Huge mosquitoes. Whoa! These are mosquitoes zooming around me. That's pretty cool though. There's an airplane right there overhead. Holy moly, can you see those? Those are mosquitoes. That's freaking gross. But look, I think these are crawdad holes. We'll have to do some hunting for sure. But not right now. I think we're gonna get out of here. We get feasted on. That is gross. Whew, getting the willies. There's the cool rock. You seem out of place, but maybe not. Probably like everything else, it's been extremely manhandled. Okay. Well. Yep. I will probably just throw this on to another video because it's cool. Wow. There's the frogs to make up for that mosquito horde. Okay, everybody, we'll see you on down the road. Catch you at the next one.